Hi, you guys. Um, I'm Jordan from Las Vegas. Well, Henderson. Um, I know this is kind of late after all these people posting It Gets Better videos. Um, I was looking at my friend Marcus and his video, and I finally got the courage to make one because I was afraid of sounding stupid because I thought I was going to start babbling and sound like an idiot. Which I kind of am now, but that's okay. Um, anyway, for all you gay people, it will get better. Because for me, it was very rough for me because I was always told when I was younger, you're going to hell if you're gay. That's what I always saw on like TV and stuff, like people holding posters that God hates you and you're going to hell, and so I was scared because when when I was 5, um, I don't know why, but I just started getting these feelings for guys. Like, I thought guys were always cuter than girls. And just something about guys attracted me. And I didn't know why. I thought there was something wrong with me. I was like, what's going on? Like, what is going on here? Let's, let's try to figure this out. And, so for the longest time, since I was scared, um, and it was told that I was going to hell if you're gay, so I just dated girls because I was scared, and I was trying to change because I thought that this was wrong. Because I was told it was wrong. That didn't quite work for me. When I was in elementary school, I was always bullied. I was always called gay boy. Like, everyone told me, oh, you need to come out already, gay boy. And I'm like, I'm not gay, you guys. They're like, okay, gay boy. So I was always called gay boy for like the longest time. In junior high, it was the same way. Except people started getting physical about it. Like, people would always, like, choke me and say, time to have a closet, gay boy. It's like, dude, I'm not gay. I have a girlfriend. They're like, that doesn't mean anything. I'm like, okay, whatever. But that didn't happen a lot. Like, the physical stuff, it didn't happen a lot, but it did sometimes. And then in high school, it was different because I've been in relationships with girls, but it's just, no. I never felt happy in my relationships. I never felt like, you know how when people get together and stuff and they're like, oh, they feel something inside? Well, I never felt any of that with girls. And I just don't know why. It was very confusing. And then I came out to my family on my mom's side on my 17th birthday. And they're like, okay, Jordan, so what do you want to tell us? I said, well, I'm gay. They're like, Jordan, we knew. We knew since you were 5. It took you long enough. Huh. I'm like, yeah, kinda did. And then I told my family on my dad's side, and they said the exact same thing. So I'm like, this is cool. And then one day, on my way to Tucson, I believe it is, um, I went to the U of A National Honor Band my junior year. And we were on a bus, or I should say a van. Sorry. We were on a van. It was me and 5 of my other friends, and one of my friends' mom who was driving. And I asked my friend, hey, can I borrow your cell phone really quick? And they're like, why? I'm like, because I want to tell you something. And they're like, okay. So I typed the words "I'm gay" on her cell phone, and she looked at it and she's like, oh, okay. And then she looked at it again. She's like, what? You lied. We knew it. We knew it. And I was like, I'm sorry. I just wasn't ready to come out yet. And everyone knew, and everyone was very supportive of it, which surprised me because a lot of people don't. But they supported me. So both my families, including my mom and dad, they support me a lot, and so do my friends. They're very supportive. Um, when I got my first boyfriend, it was very nice because I felt complete. Because I felt right, and I actually did feel happy for once in my life, and it felt good. But then it lasted for like a month because he told me, "Oh, we're moving to Canada." I'm like, dude, okay, what's the point of being together if we can't even see each other? So we broke up, and it turns out he didn't even move to Canada, so that was a bust. And then I got my second boyfriend, and I turned 18, and it was a very good relationship, except there were just some issues between me and him, and so we broke up. And then I've had like a lot of boys kiss me, but I've tried to get them to like go off me. It just didn't work. They're like, "Oh no, I just like kissing you. That's it." I'm like, "What's the point?" And I only had two real boyfriends, and but it does get better, as you can see, because I was very scared in my childhood of going to hell because I just thought I was going to hell because I knew it wasn't going to change, and I was like, yeah, I'm doomed. And I almost committed suicide a couple times because of it, because I was so afraid. And my grandma almost sent me to a mental hospital because I was so psychotic that I wouldn't come out of my room like all day. And she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I told her I tried to almost kill myself, and so she almost took me to a mental hospital. I told her I'll get over it, like it'll pass. And this is before I came out to her. And so the really sucky thing is about my two relationships was with boys is I couldn't keep them for like over a month. How sad is that? But I can keep like a relationship with girls for like 6 months, like almost a year. I don't know, like maybe because I was the perfect boyfriend in their eyes. I don't know. I guess I just liked making people happy, except making myself happy. But it does get better, I promise. It has gotten way better for me. And I do know people, like my friends who are gay, and my family friends who are much older than me, have told me stories about how they used to be bullied and all this stuff. And it's just very sad. Like, and I feel so bad for them because they don't have any support from their schools, from their families, from their friends, or anything. So it's just heartbreaking because you wish you can do something, but you can't. You can't change people and what they think because once they look at you, they have one word in their head and you can't change it. But I am religious and I do go to a church. My pastor did tell me that I'm not going to hell and homosexuality is not a sin. And for all those religious people that totally agree, like, and disagree, think what you want. I I don't care what you think really, because in the end, you're not my judger. God is. God is my judge. You are not. I'm not trying to spark like a controversy on here, but you are not the judge. And I know, read the Bible. I've read the Bible. Trust me. And I've prayed about it and prayed about it. Nothing happened. It just didn't happen. I didn't change. But it's not a choice in my eyes because for some person who was 5 and didn't know their ABCs, I'm pretty sure I didn't think, oh, I'm gonna be gay and I'm gonna have the whole society hate me. No, I don't believe that. I believe I was born this way. Thank you, Lady Gaga. um, but it does get better, and it will get better. Um, if you are one of those people like my friends and family friends who are bullied and have no support, call like a teen hotline. Or should I say, well, I don't know if they're called hotlines, but a teen helpline, I guess I should call it, because I don't know if people will take it. Like a teen helpline where it helps with gay people, like gay teens struggling with bullying, and the suicide helplines. If you're thinking about committing suicide, don't do it, because it's your last action, and you're going to remember that for the rest of your life, because the kid who committed suicide, I mean, I don't want to sound like a butthead, but it's just what people will probably think, because that was what I thought people were going to remember me as, the kid who committed suicide. Because I didn't tell them what was wrong, but thank God I didn't, because I told them that I was gay, and they totally accepted it, so I was fine. But it does get better, I promise you it will. Just give it time. God gives us obstacles to overcome, and He doesn't give you more than you can handle, trust me. But either call a helpline or just talk to your friends who aren't supportive. Mostly the reason why people don't support it is because they don't understand. They don't understand what we go through. So, but I promise it will get better. And I can't believe people are just ignorant enough to make a person so depressed to make them kill themselves, like Tyler Clementi and those other kids that killed themselves because people were bullying them about their sexuality. Again, how am I inconveniencing your life? I'm not interfering. You're the ones making a big deal about it because I'm not right in your eyes. Well, I could care less what I am in your eyes because you're not my judger. So, anyway, to all you gay people, I support you. I do. And I love you all very much. And, it will get better, I promise. So, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope I did some justice, I hope. I hope I gave you courage, confidence, and a little bit of advice and wisdom, hopefully. And you can take this into consideration and use it for your obstacles ahead. Because, trust me, I faced a lot of them. But it will get better. I promise. God is good all the time. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Bye bye.